Close your eyes and imagine pushing your trolley through the brightly lit toiletries aisle of a giant supermarket in the United Kingdom. The air around you is thick with a chaotic blend of artificial fragrances, ranging from overwhelming floral scents to sharp citrus notes. Stopping dead in your tracks in front of the bar soap display, you begin searching for a basic product for your family's bathroom. On your left-hand side, you pick up a multi-pack of Tesco Extract's own label soap. It feels incredibly solid and heavy in your hand. This multi-pack contains 4 large bars, each weighing a substantial 125 grams, bringing the total weight to exactly half a kilogram of solid soap. And all of this sets you back a mere £2 and 10 pence. Immediately after, your right hand reaches for a seemingly more premium option, a multi-pack of Dove Original. Your eyes are instantly drawn to the number 6 printed proudly and massively on the front of the packaging. Common sense immediately kicks in. 6 bars must surely give you more product and last longer than 4 bars. But the actual weight transferring through your palm is telling you a completely contradictory story. If you take the time to flip to the back and read closely, each bar in the Dove 6-pack weighs a mere 90 grams. Let's do some simple multiplication. The total weight of the entire Dove multi-pack is 540 grams. This means you are getting exactly 40 grams more than the Tesco multi-pack, an amount roughly equivalent to the weight of a few loose coins. Yet the price you have to pay shoots up to £4 and 50 pence. That is more than double the price. If we project everything onto an absolutely fair baseline of value per kilogram, Tesco is offering a remarkably economical price of £4 and 20 pence, whereas Dove skyrockets to an astonishing £8 and 33 pence. However, the supermarket shelf is never simply a battlefield of numbers regarding weight and price. It is also a sophisticated matrix of cosmetic chemistry and psychological marketing campaigns. The truth is, Dove does not even position their product as a standard bar of soap. They call it by a much more glamorous name, a beauty bar, utilizing an entirely different cleansing system that sits proudly at the very top of the ingredient list, completely separate from the traditional soap salt foundation used by Tesco, Simple, Imperial Leather, or Palmolive. Therefore, the vital question raised here is this. When you tap your card at the checkout, are you actually paying for superior cleansing ability? A formula delicately designed to protect your skin barrier? Or are you simply obediently handing over your money for magical words like moisturizing, natural, and premium printed massively on cardboard boxes? Welcome back to Basket Verdict, where we strip away the cosmetic industry's illusions and hand the real power back to the consumer. Today, we are launching a razor-sharp investigation into 5 bar soap brands taking the UK by storm. By the end of this journey, you will hold in your hands the exact list of which product is the cheapest per gram, which product will truly save you from fragrance allergies, and which product possesses a distinct cleansing formula worth every single penny. We will not judge any chemical as toxic. Instead, we will use the lens of scientific evidence on the ingredient panel to evaluate whether those glamorous marketing claims truly justify your hard-earned money. But before we proceed to crown or eliminate any brand, you must learn how to dodge 4 massive traps deliberately set on the soap aisle. Traps designed to manipulate your intuition. The first trap is the illusion of quantity. Absolutely never count the number of soap bars to evaluate the bargain of a purchase. A multi-pack of 6 tiny bars does not automatically equate to a larger volume of product than a multi-pack of 4 large bars. The truth is that 6 90-gram Dove bars are only marginally heavier than 4 125-gram Tesco bars, yet they create a massive visual illusion of size. Always seek out and compare the actual total grams. The second, much more sophisticated trap is the deception of hero ingredients printed on the front. Under the strict cosmetic regulations of the United Kingdom, all ingredients must be listed in descending order of weight on the back of the packaging. Even if Tesco prints images of juicy mandarins or Palmolive boasts about premium olive oil extracts, when you look at the actual ingredient panel, their structural foundation always begins with chemical names for soap salts like sodium palmate, followed by water and glycerin. Expensive botanical extracts are usually pushed right to the very bottom of the list. This means that just because a product contains olive oil, it does not mean it is primarily made from olive oil. Sometimes that extract accounts for a minuscule fraction of a percent, just enough to legally justify a visual marketing campaign. The third trap exploits the green consumer trend, the fallacy of the phrase natural origin. Palmolive proudly announces that 98% of their ingredients are of natural origin. But look deeply into the ingredient list, and you will see it is still packed with synthetic fragrances and a list of potential fragrance allergens that must be declared separately. Information about natural origin merely tells you where the raw materials were sourced from. It is absolutely not a protective shield or a medical guarantee that the product will be safe and gentle for every sensitive skin type. In fact, many entirely natural essential oils are the most potent triggers for contact dermatitis. And the fourth trap, the one that causes the most people to waste their money and suffer. The words "for sensitive skin" or "dermatologically tested." Even if a brand completely removes artificial colors or perfumes, as Simple has done, its essence is still an alkaline bar of soap. The NHS has repeatedly warned that even the mildest soaps have the potential to disrupt the skin's protective lipid barrier, causing dryness or irritant contact dermatitis for those with genuinely sensitive conditions. Removing fragrance simply removes one variable of irritation. It cannot magically turn a bar of soap into a healing remedy for all skin types. Now, fully equipped with a clear and alert mindset, let's unveil the list of the 5 most outstanding choices, from number 5 all the way to the ultimate champion. Standing in 5th place, crowned the best choice for natural origin and paper packaging, is Palmolive Naturals Moisture with Olive. A 4-pack of 90-gram bars costs £2.25, equating to an expensive £6.25 per kilogram. The brightest highlight that earns Palmolive this spot is a highly clear market positioning. They offer a product claiming 98% ingredients of natural origin, a 98% biodegradable soap formula, and, most notably, the use of recyclable paper wrapping, completely replacing plastic shrink wrap. However, we must peel back the truth behind those giant olive illustrations on the packaging. In reality, industrial soap salts like sodium palmate, sodium oleate, water, glycerin, and even kaolin clay all sit prominently ahead of olive oil in the ingredient list. Furthermore, this formula is still awash with parfum and fragrance chemicals. Palmolive is absolutely not lying about its natural origin. But the problem arises if you delude yourself into thinking that natural means fragrance-free. This is an incredibly reasonable and environmentally responsible choice for consumers who love traditional paper wrapping, but it is certainly not the safe haven for those craving a minimalist or unscented formula. Stepping up to 4th place, the title of the best classic fragranced choice at a low price belongs to an unshakable monument. Imperial Leather Original. This 4-pack of 90-gram soap bars is listed with a reference price fluctuating from £1.89 to £2.25. The unparalleled strength of Imperial Leather lies in its explosive patchouli and frankincense aroma, a classic, luxurious scent that is unmistakably distinct from any other brand in the world. It creates an incredibly thick and creamy lather, turning the bathing process into a truly relaxing experience. What is more, the detail of a small metallic sticker embossed on the face of the bar is not just an aesthetic touch. It is a highly practical design. When you place the soap face down on the tray, it creates a small gap, allowing excess water to drain away quickly, preventing the soap from becoming waterlogged and mushy. But stay alert. This is absolutely not a purifying or minimalist choice. Sitting right behind the soap and glycerin base is a long, extensive list of artificial colors and complex synthetic fragrance compounds. If you are an enthusiast of nostalgic scents, want the fragrance to linger on your skin for hours, and need an economical multi-pack for the whole house, Imperial Leather was born for you. But if your body has a history of adverse reactions to perfumes, step away immediately. In 3rd place, and arguably one of the most controversial products in terms of pricing, is the best specialist cleansing choice, Dove Original Beauty Bar. A six-pack of 90-gram bars costs £4.50, pushing the converted price up to £8.33 per kilogram. This is the most expensive figure in our entire investigation. But the truth is, comparing Dove to other soaps solely by the yardstick of price is a chemical injustice. Dove is not merely selling you a brand name or beautiful packaging. The soul of this product lies in sodium lauryl isethionate, a synthetic surfactant sitting proudly at the very first position of the ingredient list. This cleansing system is fundamentally different from the traditional soap salt foundation that always begins with sodium palmate. Combined with the promise of containing 1/4 moisturizing cream and the elimination of harsh detergents, Dove genuinely delivers a completely different experience on the skin. It is softer, strips less of the skin's natural oils, and does not leave a tight, stinging sensation after bathing. Its only drawbacks are the extortionate price tag and the fact that it still contains plenty of perfumes and allergens. Is it worth the money? Yes, but only if you truly desire a specialist cleansing bar gentle enough to be used across your face, hands, and body, rather than just needing a standard hand-washing soap for the bathroom sink. Holding the runner-up position, the uncrowned king of the best budget choice for families is Tesco Extracts Lemon and Mandarin. Look at these speaking numbers. 4 giant soap bars, each weighing a hefty 125 grams, but the total price is a mere £2.10. Hitting rock bottom at £4.20 per kilogram, Tesco Extracts crushes every competitor on the shelf in terms of economics. Its half-kilogram total weight is nearly identical to Dove's 6-pack, but the amount you have to pay is less than half. Tesco has brilliantly solved the most difficult puzzle for every household: how to provide a massive amount of soap for a heavily used shared bathroom at the lowest possible cost. Naturally, with a price this cheap, you have to accept a trade-off. Its foundation is a combination of basic soap salts, accompanied by artificial colors and citrus essential oils packed with fragrance allergens. The marketing claims about shea butter or olive oil merely refer to ingredients lingering towards the end of the list. However, if you do not suffer from severe skin conditions and simply prioritize a massive size alongside super-saving prices, then Tesco Extracts is the most durable and unbeatable workhorse. And finally, stepping onto the highest podium of glory, the choice with the most outstanding overall value is none other than Simple Pure Soap. A pack of 4 100-gram bars costs £2.50, bringing the standard value to £6.25 per kilogram. Simple does not possess a shockingly cheap price like Tesco, but the premium you have to pay is entirely justified and worth every single penny. The power that helps Simple defeat all other formidable competitors lies in the art of elimination. They have bravely stripped away entirely 2 frivolous elements that millions of users with sensitive skin always actively seek to avoid: artificial fragrances and artificial colors. Simple's ingredient list is incredibly concise, transparent, and easy to read, devoid of the complex chemical matrices found in Imperial Leather or Dove. It is significantly cheaper than Dove per kilogram, whilst its formula is safer and carries a much lower risk of irritation compared to Tesco and Palmolive. Although its essence remains a traditional soap that can cause skin dryness if overused, by ruthlessly cutting down the variables that cause allergies, Simple provides the purest, most transparent, and safest cleansing solution for every member of the family. It is not a magical medical cure-all for the skin, but it is undoubtedly the most reasonable, intelligent, and lowest-risk starting point that every household should have in their bathroom. This journey through these 5 products has peeled back the hidden rules governing the entire supermarket cosmetics industry. You will realize that a higher price tag sometimes buys you a completely different cleansing technology, rather than merely acting as a stand-in for an invisible brand tax. The lush, vibrant botanical images printed prominently on the packaging have absolutely no ability to reflect the minuscule actual percentage inside the product. The true power lies in knowing how to read the order of the ingredient list. And finally, a seductive fragrance is not a universal advantage for everyone. It is merely a choice belonging to personal experience, and for many, It is the very seed of irritation. The vital golden rule every time you step into a supermarket is this: absolutely never count the number of soap bars. Always convert and compare the actual weight per kilogram. More importantly, train yourself in the habit of scanning the first 5 to 8 ingredients on the back of the packaging, because that is the only place that tells you whether you are washing your hands with industrial soap salts, synthetic detergents, or simply a combination of water and glycerin. The greatest lesson today is not to spread fear that traditional soap is a terrible thing, or that unscented items are universally better in all circumstances. The shopping truth is this: the best and most perfect value only truly appears when the price you are willing to pay, the chemical formula inside, and your actual usage needs align with absolute perfection. Right after this video ends, step into your bathroom, pick up the bar of soap your family is using, flip it over to check the ingredients, and try calculating its true value per kilogram. Do not forget to share this investigative video with the person who regularly takes charge of shopping for toiletries in your family, so that from now on, they will never again be manipulated by the glossy, bold claims printed on lifeless cardboard boxes.